Good evening, Karuna. Andrew here yet again, ready to correct your essay. So let's jump straight in and see what we can do. So, do copyright laws hinder or help creativity? And would society function better or worse without them? So you have responded fully to the question, although I have to say in some areas it's a little informal. Your lexical resource is good. You have a good range of vocabulary, but you must remember that academic writing is by its nature formal. We mustn't use, let me see, this. Things like this that are quite informal and based in imagery are not recommended. So what I'm going to do is try to formalize your piece. So the law regarding the protection of one's creativity has been a contentious issue. I think here what we should say is something like has become an increasingly contentious issue over the last few decades. Copyright laws definitely reward I'm not sure about this. I think that this feels completely out of place. So here, because we've said laws reward. Law rewards, laws reward. Let's just say that copyright laws definitely reward the originator as it protects his or her work from being stolen, which is a boon for, we can say which is a boon for society, or if we want to use the article, we can say a boon for the respective society. And this means the society in which the originator resides. This essay will discuss the merits of copyright laws using examples from cinema and surveys to demonstrate points and prove arguments. So this is okay, actually. Because you've talked about its benefit to society, and you've also talked about the fact that copyright laws reward. Good. Now here, it's not strictly plagiarism. It could be considered piracy. Plagiarism specifically refers to things in writing. So we could talk about intellectual property law. Ensures the security of creative work so that the right person is rewarded. This is because actions can be taken against any culprit who tries to take the credit. We take the credit. We don't take away the credit. Who tries to take the credit for the hard work. Who tries to take the credit for the hard work of the original producer. For example, I'm not sure about this example. All movies are censored before hitting the box office, so that they can be scrutinized according to, let's just say, copyright law. I think we've misused censored here. This is why I'm struggling with this sentence. To censor something is to delete inappropriate content, to remove sections. So instead, I tell you what we could do is use scrutinised here. All movies are scrutinised before hitting the box office to ensure that they comply with copyright law. Such regulations are important to make sure that there is no theft of someone else's hard work. So how would I finish that? There is no theft of someone else's hard work, which would result in financial losses. Rules and regulations regarding copyright are essential for the smooth functioning of society. This is due to the fact that without these laws, almost everyone would be insecure about their work, and many, let's just say many people, would take credit for other people's hard work, resulting in conflict. Conflicts is fine. For instance, a recent survey done is a bit informal, conducted by the Times newspaper in 2017, revealed that 95% of, 97% of people approved of copyright laws in India, which protected their piece of art. Hence, society has surely benefited from such laws and helped to maintain harmony among people. See, now this example just shows us that people approve of copyright law. It does not explain to us what would happen if it were not there. In order to prove that society is better with copyright law, we need to compare the two. What would happen? So without copyright law, if we're looking at it from the perspective that society would be worse without copyright law, then we could say that without copyright law, there would be fewer creative works completed because the monetary reward would be less. You were right, starting here, that people would be less secure about producing work because they would not have the faith that they would be rewarded for it. So this paragraph here should prove that society would be worse without copyright laws. So to conclude, it is clear from the above arguments and examples that copyright laws reward the deserving people, which makes society a more peaceful place to live. In future, such laws must be carried forward, let's say to maintain this. All in all, good effort, man. This is, we're looking better and better. So, this is your formal apology letter. So I'm going to move through now and correct for formality. So here I would say, I would like to offer my sincere apologies for being absent. We're absent from things. Being absent from the examination without informing the university. My name is Karuna. I am a student of mathematics in my second year. I was supposed to appear, tell you what, I would do that. I was supposed to appear for the mathematics exam on the 25th of the 7th, 17. My case number is AB01. See, this is too short. Unfortunately, on the day of the exam, I was suffering from typhoid. As I live alone, there was nobody to take care of me. Don't start sentences with conjunctions. And so I had to get, I had to be admitted. We are admitted to hospital. I had to be admitted to the hospital for 2 days. You've already used unfortunately here. That's okay. We can use regrettably. Regrettably on the day of the exam. So unfortunately, I left my mobile phone at home. Let's say I left my mobile phone at home, which contained all the contacts of the university. All my contacts at the university would be better. This is the reason I was unable to inform you. Let's say, and let's change this to May to give permission. This is the reason I was unable to inform you, and you may check the hospital records to verify that I was in the hospital for 2 days. My patient ID is P124. In future, I will always inform you before taking leave. Let's not use contractions. So in case I am unable to inform you in an emergency, you can call my landlord we call people on a number to check on me. British English, I apologise once again for this mishap. I assure you this will not be repeated. Thank you. Not thanking you. And we don't need this. Yours sincerely, Karuna. Good. So, what I would recommend is to go on these websites and read some academic articles. Read as many as you can. It will help you to get familiar not only with some more academic vocabulary, but also with, it will help your brain to notice perfect grammatical constructions, essentially. Those websites really are very, very helpful if you can understand the articles properly. Not only are they incredibly interesting, but they're very well written, very formally written. So I would recommend those. So I'll send these over to you now. All the best, Karuna. I'll speak to you again very soon.